Anne here, Wellness Made Simple. I thought I'd hop on for a minute today to talk about an oil which is fairly new to the doTERRA family, but has taken all of us into its wonderful aromatic presence by storm, and that is Siberian Fir. Siberian Fir was just introduced in September. It's sourced in Russia, very sustainable. And it's also known to have the finest of all the fir aromas. So especially this time of year, if you're looking for that amazing, amazing holiday fragrance of fir and pine trees, I would highly suggest Siberian Fir. In addition, though, there are many, many, many therapeutic benefits. I just want to read you a few so you'll get an idea. The top uses, only top uses, there are many more: pain, inflammation, rheumatism, arthritis, gout, tired and achy muscles, constricted breathing, congestion, colds, flus, fevers, and sore throats. Yep, it's really good in that way for this time of year too. Broken bones and osteoporosis, candida and urinary infections, poor circulation, hemorrhoids and low blood pressure, sluggish digestion, metabolism and liver function, body odor, cancer and autoimmune disorders, burns, wounds, eczema, dermatitis, hormone balancing and prostatitis, anxiety, brain fog and exhaustion, and emotional balance. Wow. And you can get those therapeutic benefits simply by diffusing it in most cases, or applying it topically, or bonus, especially for a fir or pine tree needles, Siberian Fir is safe to take internally. So my husband and I have found that it's a wonderful oil to add to frankincense and copaiba in a gel cap, soft gel cap that we make up ourselves for all kinds of internal aches and pains, arthritis, bursitis, various kinds of things that just come along with age, or with a very active lifestyle after a while. So I want to recommend it in that sense that it doesn't just smell amazing, it also is very, very good for a host of physical conditions and circumstances. It comes from the needles, as I had said earlier, and it's steam distilled. And the top properties that go along with these different issues that it can address and support are analgesic, antifungal, anti-inflammatory, it detoxifies, it energizes, it's an expectorant, which again is good for any of the crud that we get this time of year, and it's very, very refreshing. It's actually also in our cleansing blend. It blends well with arborvitae, cypress, Douglas fir, eucalyptus, lemon, marjoram, and rosemary. It can be a little bit hot on sensitive skin, so I would always recommend that you dilute it if you're using it topically. But the real thing I wanted to talk about today, the thing that might be most surprising, certainly was to me, is the emotional effect of using Siberian Fir. Siberian Fir addresses generational healing from the perspective of the mature adult. So it's called the oil of aging and perspective. And the way that that works is, as we get older, we tend to look back on our lives and we think about whether what we've done and even what we could still do in our life, whether that will leave the kind of legacy that we really want to leave for our own name, for the sake of our children and our grandchildren, and just the good of society in general. And a lot of times when we look back with an honest eye, we think of all the things, or often we think of the things that we did wrong or not as well as we would have liked to, and the disappointments that we've had. Things we regret, perhaps, or things that we would love to be forgiven for, or that we would really wish we could forgive people who were maybe have passed on from this life. So what Siberian Fir does, because of its chemistry, is it eases difficult transitions. It encourages us to find meaning and purpose with what's ahead still, even if that's a short time relative to the rest of our life behind us. That there's always a new day. There's always hope. It's extremely uplifting and energizing and gives us a feeling that we can tap into our wisdom and our strength. It encourages us to realign our hopes and our dreams, not to set them aside or not to dismiss them, but rather to look for the things that we still can do and not perhaps the things that were on our horizon that we can't do anymore or maybe we never did get to do. So what Siberian Fir can help us do is replace negative emotions such as grief and loss and despair, sadness, regretfulness, fretting over the past, and, pardon the pun, pining, literally pining, to positive properties, to be comforted, to feel forgiveness and to be able to give forgiveness, to have perspective, a good kind of perspective, not a discouraging one, to be honest, though, about the things that really have happened and can yet happen, wisdom, to live in the present, not in the past and not worrying about the future, to be optimistic, to be adaptable, and to be peaceful. So no matter what age you are, I would highly encourage you to take advantage of this wonderful little bottle, Siberian Fir. Thanks so much for listening today. And if you have any questions about this oil or any others, please let me know. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.